Yo, what it do, YouTube? Welcome back to another smooth YouTube video. LR STR Cooler and LR Birdcoot are going to EZA during this LR Beast Gohan TDC celebration. I want to do a separate video just for these two juggernauts because we've been waiting and begging for these two characters to finally EZA. And now we know why they held off so long. So Cooler is coming into the game as one of the most important EZAs because Metal Cooler Army was and is one of the best TURs to release in game since probably Golden Frieza as far as everything he can do in his kit. And we all said we're missing this Cooler, and Cooler's name was in Metal Cooler's Army's passive skill for him to get a buff. So boy, imagine Metal Cooler Army getting those red key orbs and feeding it to this bad boy. All right, so let's look and see how crazy he's gonna be. I don't think they gave him too much, but on his 18 key, he now raises and stacks his attack 100% instead of the 30% is now 100%. And then on his 12 key, he raises his defense 50% for 4 turns instead of just the 30% that he got. So incredible changes to his normal key super attacks. And then 1 turn only, he launches a guaranteed super attack for 4 turns. So he's going to be supering a lot, getting all these stats very early. And then for 1 turn only, he gets key +4 out the gate, 30% damage reduction, plus an additional damage reduction of 40%. Why didn't you just say 70% just off rip? This is a whole lot of yapping for no reason. You could have just said 70% damage reduction. This is so unnecessary. Before attacking, and there's a 30% chance of him launching an additional super attack for 1 turn. So they still gave him that bullcrap in his kit where he has a small chance to keep supering. Key +6, attacking defense 300%, launches 3 additional attacks which have a 70% chance to become a super attack. This crap is still in his kit. It's still there. When the character is the only STR type ally attacking in the turn, which means you don't want to run him with any other STR characters in the team. He needs to be the only one because it gets 100% defense and it gets 10% damage reduction. When activating his active skill or attacking with 24 keys, so you want to get 24 keys as much as possible, he gets attack 100%. For every attack performed, this is where it gets juicy. He gets key 2 up to 10. He gets attack and defense 25% up to 200. He gets damage reduction rate 5 up to 30. So he gets the 30% damage reduction back probably in his second phase. And after he performs 7 attacks, chat, 7, he just needs 7 attacks. He guarantees additionals after that. He just needs 7 attacks and he's guaranteed additionally. This boy is so silly. So silly. Did they change his active skill? They probably didn't. Okay. What was Cooler's active skill? That's something we need to look at real quick. Cooler's active skill, movie bosses, boom. His active skill was he greatly raises attack temporarily and disables enemies' actions once. Oh, yeah. Cooler was one of my favorite villain LRs when he released. So glad he's coming back. Birdcoot, key +4, 200% to powerful combat. And if my memory serves me correctly, he is the only good leader for powerful combat. I think it's him and Int, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta from the Tournament of Power. Oh, I forgot about, yeah, World Tournament Goku, but he's still the best one. Boom. Now, Goku's stuff actually does snitches on him. that we may be getting a movie hero, movie bosses, um, Dokkan Battlefield, Battle Frontier, or this is going to be useful in the one that's the bonus one that we can use any character. But he has his survival thing right there in there. Like he has another recovery. I just want to point that out. Okay. So he has a very long laundry list of stuff to do. So he has Ki +7, attacking defense 259%, attacks are effective against all types, and he guards all attacks. When receiving an attack, he gets defense 200%. For every attack received, he gets Ki +2 up to 6, and then attack 59% onto 159%. When attacking with the active skill or when attacking with 18 or more Ki, he gets attack 159%, which means not only is he going to be guarding and having a bunch of defense, he's going to be hitting pretty hard too. Starting from the 5th turn, from the start of battle, one time only, he gets 59% damage reduction before he attacks. When HP is 60% or more, one time only, which is probably his first turn, attacking defense 259%, launches an additional super attack for 3 turns. Superclass allies get defense 59%, damage reduction 70% for 3 turns. Imagine if he had a mechanic where when he gets hit, he built up some stuff. Oh, sorry, chat. It's right there. Every attack received, boom, it's right there. Never mind. After the character's or an ally's revival skill is activated, so either his or another character who activates their revival skill, he gets infinitely. He just gets this. Attacking defense 259%, launches an additional super attack guaranteed, and then a 70% chance of performing a critical hit. This is everything he gets, and he keeps them. He's going to be so nasty. After the character's revival skill is activated, he gets 40% damage reduction, and superclass allies get attacking defense 59% within. Okay, so this is not I can get it out. This is not a mechanic that stays with him the entire fight. This is a mechanic that kicks in at some point, and then you can have that for 1 turn. So standard, when the character or an ally attacking in the same turn is KO'd, if HP is 59% or less, or the KO'd starting from the 5th turn, he revives with 59% recovered. And I guess it's the same thing in survival. When the character is KO'd, yeah. So this is an ally or the character in survival mode. It has to be just him. Okay, it's pretty much clear cut. Let's look at this real quick. So he raises his defense 100% on his 18 key, and then on his 12 key, he greatly raises attack for 4 turns and greatly lowers defense. So yeah, those two are going to be very, very powerful LRs. Oh my gosh, I can't wait, man. Lock in with the like. Also hit the sub button if you guys enjoy the content. The content will still keep coming.